now for Trippier. Cross comes in, Llorente lays it back, Joao Felix over the top. Well, they're creating chances, 6 minutes played. We've already had a lot of action at both ends, which is nice to see, with the great save by All Black and then these 2 opportunities for Atletico, both from the right side. This time, Trippier getting forward. Well, it probably would have been ruled out for offside, wouldn't it? But it's good to see an open game, but I don't think Sergio González will be enjoying how easily Atletico have been getting into the penalty area so far, really, from this talented group of players.
Well, I think Llorente potentially transformed.
Olivas able to clear, but it's a poor pass out from San Emeterio. And here's Joao Felix. Clips the ball over to the right-hand side.
Diego Ribas before the game saying that, well, we played the same way as Atletico Madrid, 4-4-2. They're not
really referred to. Approaching the midway point of the first half, goalless between Atletico. Joao Felix back to Hermoso. Morata heads down to Joao Felix. Bit of space for Herrera. Back to the young Portuguese star. Llorente. Joao Felix looking for Morata. He talked about how promising he is, but Olivas is so consistent and a really mature so easily, although now there's a chance for Joao Felix to do exactly that.
OK, you're our impact player, you proved it against Osasuna, but he's so full of confidence.
Joao Felix opens up for him, he strikes, but it's wide of the left-hand post, just dragged it a little, not a completely clean connection from Joao Felix, who did suffer a knock towards the end of the lockdown period and returned to the side for the win at Osasuna in style with 2 goals. And he's been fairly bright today, Pete, and it just looks as though he's starting to settle in this Atletico team. Salisu, who we've talked about, Ruben Alcaraz, a powerful player, Oscar Plano, maybe their most creative talent.
And Ben Arfa, of course. Who
had to Ben Arfa, indeed, yeah. Joao Felix, Llorente making an advance run again.
Steps behind Simeone and always supporting him, and now he wants his chance because there's no one else really there to do it.
Proving that he's good coming forward as well, as he found through his hands. Now there's a poor pass from Michel, and
relies on technique, or did rely on technique.
Joao Felix picks up a pocket of space and sends the pass in, and it's a chance for Llorente, but he goes down after time of which I can't imagine there will be much, maybe just 2 minutes for the cooling break. Joao Felix again trying to send it.
Tess Fernandez, you know, they're more or less dealing with Atletico. They've jumped on the problem that Trippier was causing them in the first 10-15 minutes. Fares in the second half. He used to playing third-tier football, so this is a big step in.
Blasted it from similar range. There's Joao Felix. Trickery from him, and the shot on the left foot on the half volley had power, but it didn't have direction. But bright play between Trippier and then Joao Felix picking it up. He's got lovely close control, and he's just looking a more confident performer all round than we saw before the break into the season.
More like a 5 in this game. Protect the defence so well, and you mentioned
assistant referee watching the video, and he'll have a word.
Tended to fare better when Costa's in the team, and he's enjoying Morata in front of him at the moment.
Joao Felix.
Conversation, for example, with Trippier earlier in the season. He's so important to what they do, and he's so important to the players around him, and they really missed him when he was out. There was a spell in the season when he wasn't there, and he really was missed.